Hello there and welcome to Black Jackal Gaming. We're going to take a look at the Eversor Assassin, which is part of the Agents of the Imperium Index. Like the rest of the Assassins, they've got some good core abilities, and they've got anti-infantry profiles on all of their weapons. They've got a decent ability to choose certain buffs per turn, which is really nice, and they've got good combat output in melee. They also come along with the free use of certain strats per battle round. Looking at the datasheet, they come in at 75 points, and as they are an epic hero, you can only include one in your army. They've got a movement profile of 9 inches, toughness 4, 6 up save, 4 wounds, leadership 6, and objective control 1. They come with a 4 up invulnerable save as well. Their core abilities are Deadly Demise D3, so when they die they can explode on a roll of a 6, and they would do D3 mortal wounds to enemies within and friendly units within 6 inches. They have Scouts 9 inches, which allows them to have a pre-game move of 9 inches, which is really nice. And they also come with lone operatives, so they can't be targeted outside of 12 inches. They come with a range profile of Ballistic Skill 2+. They're equipped with the Executioner Pistol, which comes with the Anti-Infantry 3+ keyword, which means it always wounds infantry models on a 3+, and Pistol, which allows them to shoot when in engagement range with their pistol. The Executioner Pistol comes with a profile of 12-inch range, 4 attack, strength 4, 0 AP and 1 damage. They come with the melee profile of Weapon Skill 2+, and they're equipped with Power Sword and Neuro Gauntlet, which also comes with the Anti-Infantry 3+ keyword. The melee profile is that of 6 attack, strength 5, -2 AP and 2 damage. They come with the ability Friend Zone, which allows you to select one of 3 abilities in your command phase, and this will stay in effect until your next command phase. The first one is Adrenal Surge. This essentially allows you to advance and still be able to shoot and charge at the same time, which is really nice. The second one's called Predatory Focus, so all of your weapons, that's melee and range, gain the precision keyword so you can target leaders that are hidden within units. And the final one is Killing Rampage, which grants all of your weapons, again melee and range. They gain the Sustain Hits 3 keyword, so on critical hits of a 6, you'll gain 3 additional hits. They also have a secondary ability called Sentinel Array. Once per battle round, this allows you to use either Overwatch or Heroic Intervention for 0 CP, and you can even use these 2 stratagems if they've already been used this battle round. So what buffs and combos can you give to the Eversor Assassin? As with the other Assassins, there's no direct buffs that can come from the Agents of Imperium Index, there's no characters that give off auras, or there's no units that give indirect buffs such as maybe additional AP or rerolls. They are pretty much on their own as far as their rules go. You can include them in other Imperium armies, but all their codexes and indexes abilities are locked to the faction. So things such as army rules and detachment rules will not be in use. You can't have access to war gear or stratagems. And all of the datasheet abilities that might give auras or additional buffs, such as rerolls to hits, they are also faction locked, so will not affect the Eversor Assassin. One of his main uses really is for the lone operative ability, so you're not targeted within 12 inches. This allows them to really hold on to objectives, especially in no man's land early on or within your own deployment zone. Hold on to them until stronger units can take them and he can push on further. And because he has that lone operative, he is then able to do actions and get in parts of the board to score victory points where he can't be targeted where other units might be, and they might be killed before they can carry out said actions or score points. So he's quite versatile throughout the game where he can score you early and late victory points. He's quite a fast model, coming in at 9 inches, as well as having the Scout's ability of 9 inches, so your first turn you've got that 18-inch move, and you can give him the ability to advance and charge and shoot still, so that's potentially an average of another 4 inches of movement. So he's coming in at 22 inches movement without charges, so if you include the charge threat, you're looking at potentially up to 30 inches of threat range from this guy from turn 1. This also makes early game secondary scoring really easy, especially if the secondary and tertiary missions included in the mission rule. If you manage to combine his Killing Rampage ability, which gives you the Sustain Hits 3, and you also get the free use of Heroic Intervention, you can have some devastating out of phase charges with these guys if you position him correctly. You can also swap it out for the precision keyword, so you can try to assassinate characters with his -2 AP, 2 damage will come in very nicely, but the sustained hits 3, especially if he's going into your T3 bodies, your guard unit. If he can get a charge off, he can by himself almost wipe out the entire unit, which is really nice. They are a serious melee threat because he does come in with a whopping 6 attacks, and he will be hitting on 2s with that weapon skill too. You can have the killing rampage to give 6s to explode for 3 hits, so he'll be wounding on 3s against marines with -2 AP and 2 damage, so he's averaging 4 to 5 dead marines per phase, which is really nice for a 75-point model that also comes with lone operative and scouts. As you see, this guy comes with a lot of play. He's really good at scoring those secondary missions. He can have a lot of early game board control, and he's quite hard to target with the lone operative. When you're going for the kill, you do have option to ramp him up using either precision or sustained hit. You can also give him the ability to advance and charge and still be able to shoot his weapon, which is really nice. This guy's good in combat, his range attack's okay, but it's just ability for him to get around quickly on the board and score plenty of points. He should stay around until late game to make it even harder to take him out. When he's getting into those corners, doing actions and scoring things such as engage on all fronts or taking objectives, this guy can be a vital asset to all Imperium armies. Check out these other videos, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you next time.